Hello my dear students, did you know important facts of fraction? If not, then let's learn now with me. I will tell you the basic and important facts of fraction in this video. So let's start. Fraction. I'll tell you first the definition of a fraction. A fraction is a number representing a part of whole. The whole may be a single object or a group of objects. Now listen, fraction is a type of number. Okay, it is a number, but there is a different way to represent this. How? It is a part of a whole. Whole may be anything. Okay, it can be a circle, it can be rectangle, triangle, or anything. If we have to represent a part of that, then we have to use a fraction. Okay, the whole may be a single object or a group of objects. Now I'll tell you with the help of example. Here I am taking a circle. Okay, it can be anything. Okay, now I want to represent a part of this. I'll make 4 parts of this circle. Now I want to represent one part of this circle. Then how I am going to represent? I'll write 1 first, then I'll draw a line below that, and then down I have to write 4. Why 4? Because here there are 4 parts of this circle. Okay, now if I want to represent 2 parts of this circle, then what I have to do? I have to write 2, then line below that, and then I have to write again 4. Why 4? Because again here there are 4 parts and I am representing 2 parts of this. Okay. Now they have told that the whole may be a single object or a group of objects. Okay, now here I took a single object. Now if I want group of objects, then I have to take one more circle and I'll make again 4 parts of this. Okay, now if I want to represent one part from this circle and 2 parts of this circle, okay, then how I have to write? First I'll write 3. Why 3? Because here there are 3 parts which I am going to represent. Okay, so 3, and then below that I have to draw a line. Then I have to write 8 below that. Why? Because there are now altogether 4 parts are there. See here, 4 parts of this circle and 4 parts of this circle. So totally we have 8 parts. So I wrote 8 below the line. Okay. Now here you have to remember one thing, that is, when expressing a situation of counting parts to write a fraction, it must be ensured that all the parts are equal. Okay, there should be, all the parts should be equal. Okay, then only you can represent like this way. Now here this is a fraction, you understood. Now the parts of this fraction is, the upper number is called as numerator and the below number is called as denominator. Okay. Now let's move to the next point of fraction, that is, fractions are of 3 types. Okay, there are 3 types of a fraction. The first type is proper fraction. The fraction where the numerator is less than the denominator. Okay, when the number which we write at the place of numerator, if it is less than the denominator, then it is called as proper fraction. For example, 3 upon 7. Okay, now here 3 is less than 7. So this fraction is called as proper fraction. Okay, now next type is improper fraction. The fractions where the numerator is greater than the denominator. Now opposite of proper fraction. Okay, if we have the numerator, the number which is placed at the numerator, if it is greater than the denominator, then that fraction is called as improper fraction. Okay, now we have one more type, that is mixed fraction. An improper fraction can be written as a combination of a whole and a part, and such fractions is called a mixed fraction. Okay, now this improper fraction is then known if we convert this in a whole and a part of a fraction, then that fraction is called as mixed fraction. For example, 2 3 upon 5. This is the mixed fraction where this 2 represent as a whole and this 3 upon 5 is a fraction. Okay, so how to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction and mixed fraction into improper fraction, on that basis I'm going to prepare a video in next. If you have any doubt in that, you can ask me in the comment box. Okay, now we will move to the next important point. That is, a fraction is said to be in the simplest or lowest form if its numerator and the denominator have no common factor except 1. Okay, you all know which is a common factor. Okay, what is a common factor you all know, as well as how to find factors. If you don't know, you can go to my channel, you will find the video on that. Okay, it's very easy to find factors. If you have a fraction with numbers which are present at numerator and denominator have no common factor except 1, then such fractions are called as simplest form of the fraction. Okay, now see here, the example I am taking here is 3 upon 5. Now here 3 have only a factor 1 and 3, and 5 have the only factor 1 and 5. Now here common factor is only 1, so this fraction is, we can call it as a simplest form of a fraction. Now here I am taking one more example, 4 upon 21. Now here 4 has the factors 1, 2 and 4, as well as 21 has the factors 1, 3, 7 and 21. Here they have, both of them have more than 2 factors, but still they don't have common factor, and only they have 1 as a common factor. Therefore this fraction is also, we can call it as simplest form of a fraction. Okay, now let's move to the next point. Each proper or improper fraction has many equivalent fractions. I know that you have heard this word equivalent. Okay, each proper or improper fraction has many equivalent fraction. But how we have to find equivalent fraction? It's very easy. To find an equivalent fraction of a given fraction, we may multiply or divide both the numerator and the denominator of the given fraction by the same number. I'll tell you with the help of example. Here I am taking the fraction 20 upon 40. Now if you look carefully, you will understand that 20 also can be divided by 10 and 40 also can be divided by 10. So to find equivalent fraction, we can divide both this numerator and denominator by 10. Okay, when we divide this with 10, we are getting the answer as 2 upon 4, right? 10 2s are 20 and 10 4s are 40. So we got 2 upon 4. Now again you all know that 2 and 4 can be divided by 2. So again I am going to divide it by 2 now. Okay, so I got the answer as 1 upon 2. Now we can't further divide it. Okay, 1 upon 2 we can't divide by any number. We can multiply to find again if I want equivalent fraction then. Now here 20 upon 40, 2 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. These 3 fractions are equivalent to each other. Okay. Now I'll take one more example, 3 upon 4. Now here 3 and 4 can't be divided by any number. So to find equivalent of this, we have to multiply. We can multiply it with any number. I am multiplying it with 2. So I got the answer as 6 upon 8. As you all know, 3 2s are 6 and 4 2s are 8. So I got 6 upon 8. Now if I want to find one more equivalent fraction, then I can multiply with any number. I am multiplying here 7. So I got the answer as 42 upon 56. 6 7s are 42 and 8 7s are 56. Now here 3 upon 4, 6 upon 8 and 42 upon 56. These 3 are equivalent fraction. Okay. So I told you here how to represent a fraction of anything, as well as which all the fractions are simplest form, as well as how to find the equivalent fractions and the types of fractions, which are those proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. If you want I to prepare a video on how to find mixed fraction with the given improper fraction, or to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction or mixed fraction into improper fraction, then comment me in the comment box. If you have any doubt in the regarding this, you can ask me in the comment box. If you like my teaching, then please subscribe to the Knowledge of Maths. Bye everyone.